Hey there, it's Kat. Today, papakita ko sa inyo yung mga activities na ginawa namin last week sa aming homeschool. So, if you are new to my channel, welcome! Okay, I am a homeschooling mom from the Philippines. I have two kids. One is in kindergarten and the other one is a 13-month-old toddler. So, let's start. Okay, let's start first itong weekly reinforcement activities. Kung nakita niyo yung last na video ko, in-explain ko doon kung ano yung laman ng weekly reinforcement activities, yung mga workbooks na kinat ko, pinilas ko, nilagay ko dito yung mga hindi pa nagagawa. All of those sheets, mga topics and subjects na na-discuss na namin. Kaya siya weekly reinforcement activities. So, for last week, ang ginawa lang ni Little V is mag-write ng name niya, mag-practice mag-write ng name niya. Hindi pa niya na-answer yung mga ibang worksheets dito. So, yun na yung ginawa niya last week for this. For math, nag-touch na kami ng addition. So, ito yung isang activity na ginawa namin. Nakita ko to sa isang Facebook post, yung clothespin ang ginamit. So, ayan. So, wooden clothespin. So, for example, ginawa niya 3. Ika-clamp lang niya yan. Forward. And then, say 3 plus 1. Okay. So, 3 plus 1. Clamp niya. Ayan. So, meron siyang mga dots dun sa clothespin. Ika-count na yun. Bibilangan niya yun para makakuha siya ng answer. Ginawa niya, nilagay niya pati yung answer, pero pwede naman hindi. So, yan. So, lahat ng mga clothespin, meron siya. Magandang idea yun sa Facebook na nakita ko. Kaya ginaya ko siya, diba? Giyahin natin if it works, do it. Okay, so, yan. So, ginawa namin yan. And then, we also started rin with word problems for addition. So, here is book. Just to show you a sample. Maganda itong book na to. You know, may word problem siya. Tapos, review na rin ng number bonds. Yan. So, yan. So, tapos na siya dyan sa math. That's what he did. And then, for language arts, topic namin is about vowels. Ganun din sa Filipino. So, diniscuss lang ko kung ano yung mga samples ng Tagalog words na nagsastart sa mga patinig or vowels. So, yung ginawa namin, yung activity namin, this is identifying if we should use an A or an an. So, kinategorize niya yung mga binigay kong list ng words. Tapos, group niya yon sa chart namin. Okay. So, nilagay niya sa chart, sa ilalim ng chart. Tapos, ilalim ng chart yun. Kung kanya umbrella, yan, or egg, yan. Tapos, we review, does it start with a consonant or a vowel? So, yun, rabbit. And then, kasi medyo nahihirapan pa siya masaulo lahat ng vowels. So, ginawa ko, the sandpaper alphabet that we have, eto, ginawa ko, ilagay ko sa taas ng chart lahat ng vowels. Ito yung Montessori sandpaper alphabet. Maganda siya, kaya I got it from Montessori on Mars store. So, nilagay ko siya sa chart, tapos sa baba is yung grouping itong mga words and for the vowels. So, yun ang ginawa namin for language arts. And for science, we're still discussing animals. So, last week, ang diniscuss namin is about animals and their habitat. So, using again our chart, our pocket chart. Teka lang, wait. Pakita ko sa inyo yung pocket chart namin. Kung ano ang itsura ng pocket chart na meron kami. Yeah, that's the pocket chart that we are using. That's from Divisoria. Murang-mura lang. Eto. So, Staple ko na pala. Anyway, ayun. Group namin yung mga animals for alin yung nakatira sa farm, alin na nakatira sa wild or sa zoo, or alin yung mga animals na considered as pets sa home, sa bahay siya nakatira. So, meron akong mga cutouts here. Kinuha ko na to sa internet, mga clip arts, photos ng mga animals, and then I cut them. And then, group niya yung mga animals. Yan, like elephant. Tatanggal na siya. Have here. Oops, nahulog. Monkey. Ayan. So, group niya yan. Dun sa chart namin kung alin ang ano ang habitat nila. Meron kaming mga some animals na pwedeng maging pets. Like, for example, itong turtle. Pwede siya sa wild or sa zoo. And then, pwede rin siyang i-considered na pet. So, we discussed those as well. For religion, natapos na rin namin yung story ni Joseph and his amazing quote. Hindi namin kasi siya nagagawa every week, pero natapos na rin namin siya sa wakas. Maganda itong curriculum, Bible curriculum na to na nakuha ko. This is pre-love from another homeschooling family. Yan. So, maganda siya kasi although isang story lang siya, si Joseph and his brothers, and marami kang pwedeng aralin. Ayan, for example, ito, 5 lessons on Joseph. Ayan. So, maganda yung mga lessons na nagko-focus pa. Focus, there. Yan yung mga lessons na naaral namin in the span of how many months. Maraming months kasi hindi naman namin siya nagagawa every week. So, yan. So, here, lesson 1, let's get along. So, last week, ang inaral namin is about forgiving others, and God helps us to forgive each other. And then after discussing, we watched on YouTube cartoons, yung movie ng The Story of Joseph. It's an old cartoons, parang siyang super book, pero I think, ano ba yun, Hanna-Barbera ba yung gumawa na. Basta super luma siya. You can find it on YouTube. There. For reading, he read the second book of Phonics and Reading Series 1, Vet Inajet, and Ben and Red Hen. And then, sinagutan niya yung mga comprehension worksheets na meron doon. So, again, in-scan ko and then print ko siya. Ito yun. Scan and print para tipid. Not really tipid. Tipid sa buko, oh. Para magamit pa ulit yung books. There. Ayan. Okay, so, mga ginawa niya. Spelling fun. Oops, ayaw niya ayaw niya mag-focus. Anyway, the other books that he read. So, ito. He also read, itong Clifford is Too Big. The Phonics Fun Reading Program, Packet 2. Or book package 2 ba yun? Or packet 2. Or pack 2. Yan. So, he read this. And its focus is on the sounds G, N, and Et. So, yun ang kanyang pinocus. Mga words. Clifford is Too Big. And then, for Sing, Spell, Read, and Write, he read the second book for the On Track part ng kindergarten level ng Sing, Spell, Read, and Write. So, ito si Ed the Pal. Yan. Yan siya. Okay. And then, we had a game for sight words kasi yung anak ko hindi mahilig talaga siya sa mga flashcards, hindi siya mahilig sa yung papabasa mo sa kanya sa mga charts, ganyan, hindi siya mahilig doon. So, nag-isip ako ng paraan kung paano ko ba siya may encourage na mag-memorize ng mga sight words. He knows some of the words kasi nag-pre-assessment na ako ng sight words list for pre-primer and primer. And there are still some words na hindi niya pa alam. So, we're working on those. And ang ginawa ko, since mahilig siya sa game, ito yung list ng sight words hanggang 50. And then, gumawa kami ng game. Paper game. Mahilig kasi siya sa Monopoly eh. Yung nilalaro namin. Since medyo komplikado yun. So, make it simple na lang. So, ginawa ko, meron akong, ito, game. Ano bang tawag sa game na yan? Ang ginawa namin, meron siyang isang token. Say this Starship Trooper is the token. Yan. And it won't focus. Anyway, so yan. So, he starts on the start. Let me focus mo. There. Wait lang. Focus natin. There. Start tayo dito. So, start level. And then, what he will do is that he will read the first number here. For example, she. Pag tama yung pagbasa niya, he will roll the die. And then, say 5. So, to jump si Starship Trooper. He will move 5 spaces. Pag mali naman yung basa niya, he will still roll the dice. And then, yun naman kung ilang steps siya magba-backward. So, nag-enjoy kami dyan. Ang goal niya is to go to the finish line bago maubos yung list ng sight words niya. So, umabot siya na hanggang number 48 on her first try. So, maganda siya. Magandang game siya. Na-encourage siya. So, this week, we're also doing this again. Pero, ibang set naman ng words. Some of the words are nandito na doon rin. Pero, ni-scramble ko. So, yun yung kanyang ginawa. And then, I read this to the kids, the Philippines Invisible Journey. Natapos na namin itong topic na to, or ang book na ito. So, na-discuss na namin lahat ng contents here. If you can see that there. So, yan. Kasama pati yung crafts, Filipino food, music and dance. Yun. Nung lumabas kami, I was hoping to find yung mga kakanin. I-introduce sa kanya. Kasi ang alam pa lang niya is cassava cake. Kaso wala kami nakita eh. So, next time, pag may nakita ako. And then, this I got this from Insular Life and Smart Parenting. Itong book na to, Wishing Well. So, ayan siya. Maganda siya kasi in-encourage yung mga kids na mag-ipon. Yeah, so meron siya dyan, wishing well, and merong instructions dito kung paano gumawa ng wishing well. Ayan, it's called wishing well kasi every time you insert a coin or money, gagawa ka ng, ano ba sabi? Magsasabi ka ng wish mo para magkatotoo siya. So yun, so na-inspired yung anak ko dyan that he made his own wishing well. There. So, may money na siya. Yan. Kasi, doon sa instructions, kailangan lata. Pero kasi wala kaming lata, ang ginawa ko na lang itong cookie box na merong acetate. Ito na lang ginawa namin. There. Yan. So, may nilagyan ko ng butas. Tapos, tinip ko. Siya nag-paint nito. Siya nag-paint na kanyang treasure chest. And every time na he puts money inside, he makes a wish. And mind-blowing yung wish niya. Nakakatuwa yung wish niya. Okay, so those are the things that we did last week in our homeschool. So, thanks again for watching. Bye!